and get them through difficult times in their lives. How have the arts helped you in this manner?
Well, I can give you a good example. I found out that my mom had cancer on the night that I had to shoot an episode of Frasier. I was out in California, she was on the East Coast, and I happened to call home and got that news. And there was nothing I could do, but having the show to film that night was someplace where I could put my energy and put my, tell the rest of the cast at that point, but working with people, being supported by people, being able to focus on a creative task was very helpful to me at a tough time. And the flip side of that is, over the years since I've done Frasier, I can't tell you how many times someone's come up to me on the street and said, "Oh my gosh, your show," even now in reruns, my mom passed away, or we've gone through this terrible trauma or whatever, or I'd lost a child, all these terrible things. And the one thing that brought a smile to my face was being able to watch a TV show at night, or come to one of your shows and just spend a lot, whatever. So there's definitely something very important and healing about the arts.
Yeah, the arts have really helped me through my college career. So, yeah. Speaking of college, my college theater group, the Iona Players, we recently put on Curtains.
What a good idea!
I know, it was brilliant, so funny. What was your favorite memory from being in Curtains?
I know, were you in it?
Yeah, I was a showgirl. I wasn't one of the leads, but it was brilliant.
I have a lot of memories from Curtains. So we had a wonderful time on that show. I got to work with John Kander, who's one of the great composers in American musical theater, and a wonderful company of actors. And I don't know, it was a great time. I got to sing and dance. That's what I did. The main thing I remember, there was a huge dance number that I got to do.
It was a tough act to follow, right?
But the choreographer, Bob Ashford, had great faith in me, and gave us a crazy, and we were dancing up and down stairs, and all kinds of, it was just wonderful. But it was, the character I played as a detective is someone who isn't in musical theater, but has always longed to be. And there's this whole fantasy number, like you said, called Tough Act to Follow, where he and the girl he's in love with she starts giving him a little tap dance lesson, and in her imagination, it blooms into this whole production number. The chandelier comes down the stairs with full chorus and evening gowns and tails, and it's just like a big production number from the old 30s movies. And because the character is someone who is getting to live out this fantasy, for the audience, it's the same thing. There's a lot of people who go to the theater who think, "Oh, gee, wouldn't it be great to be up there sometime?" So it was always a very rewarding thing for the audience as well as for me.
Did you have a favorite number from that show, like that you just pick off your mind?
That was, I think, that Tough Act to Follow was.
Yeah, that's such a great number. I love doing that number every night. Okay, and you're currently starring in Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike. How do you get that name? On Broadway. What interests you in the story that made you want to jump on the project?
Well, this play, it's a comedy, and it was written by a great American playwright called Christopher Durant. When I first was an actor, when I got out of college and went to New York, the very first job I had was on Broadway in a play by Christopher Durant called Beyond Therapy. So I have that was now 30 years ago, a long relationship with Chris, and he sent me the play and asked if I would be interested in doing it. As soon as I read it, I loved it. It was very funny, and it fit exactly in the free time that I have between two jobs. So it seemed like it was meant to be. And I'm so glad I got to do it, because it's been even better than I imagined.
That's awesome. Well, that was my last question. Do you mind saying "Go Gales"? That's our school's mascot.
Sure. Go what?
Gales.
Gales?
Yeah.
What's a gale?
It's like a leprechaun type thing.
Oh, like Gaelic people.
Yeah.
Oh,
I go to Irish college.
I got it. Okay. Yes, I'll say it right in the camera. Go Gales.
Woo! Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, Laura.